Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is well. We are here to do the Course in Miracles lessons today. It's another beautiful day, and today's lesson is lesson 105. So let's get right on it. God's peace and joy are mine. God's peace and joy are yours. Today we will accept them, knowing they belong to us, and we will try to understand these gifts increase as we receive them. They are not like to the gifts the world can give, in which the giver loses as he gives the gift. The taker is the richer by his loss. Such are not gifts, but bargains made with guilt. The truly given gift entails no loss. It is impossible that one can gain because another loses. This implies a limit and an insufficiency. No gift is given thus. Such gifts are but a bid for a more valuable return, a loan with interest to be paid in full, a temporary lending, meant to be a pledge of debt to be repaid with more than was received by him who took the gift. This strange distortion of what giving means pervades all levels of the world you see. It strips all meaning from the gifts you give and leaves you nothing in ones you take. A major learning goal this course has set is to reverse your view of giving so you can receive. For giving has become a source of fear, and so you would avoid the only means by which you can receive. Accept God's peace and joy, and you will learn a different way of looking at a gift. God's gift will never lessen when they are given away. They but increase thereby. As heaven's peace and joy intensify when you accept them as God's gift to you, so does the joy of your Creator grow when you accept His joy and peace as yours. True giving is creation. It extends the limitless to the unlimited, eternity to timelessness, and love unto itself. It adds to all that is complete already, not in simple terms of adding more, for that implies that it was less before. It adds by letting what cannot contain itself fulfill its aim of giving everything it has away, securing it forever for itself. Today, accept God's peace and joy as yours. Let Him complete Himself as He defines completion. You will understand that what completes Him must complete His Son as well. He cannot give through loss. No more can you. Receive His gift of joy and peace today, and He will thank you for your gift to Him. Today, our practice periods will start a little differently. Begin today by thinking of those brothers who have been denied by you the peace and joy that are their right under the equal laws of God. Here, you denied them to yourself, and here you must return to claim them as your own. Think of your enemies a little while, and tell each one as he occurs to you, "My brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine." Thus you prepare yourself to recognize God's gift to you, and let your mind be free of all that would prevent success today. Now are you ready to accept the gift of peace and joy that God has given you? Now are you ready to experience the joy and peace you have denied yourself? Now you can say, "God's peace and joy are mine, for you have given what you would receive." You must succeed today if you prepare your mind as we suggest. For you have let all bars to peace and joy be lifted up, and what is yours can come to you at last. So tell yourself, "God's peace and joy are mine," and close your eyes a while and let His voice assure you that the words you speak are true. Spend your 5 minutes thus with Him each time you can today, but do not think that less is worthless when you cannot give Him more. At least remember hourly to say the words which call to Him to give you what He wills to give, and wills you to receive. Determine not to interfere today with what He wills, and if a brother seems to tempt you to deny God's gift to him, see it as but another chance to let yourself receive the gifts of God as yours. Then bless your brother thankfully and say, "My brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine." Okay, so today's lesson is all about peace and joy and how God wants that to be ours. How we have all the necessary tools for us to accept that peace and joy in our hearts and in our lives and in our minds. And all we have to do is allow it to come forward. So what stops us from doing that is from allowing other thoughts of maybe anger, deceit, conflict, guilt overtake that peace and joy. We let experiences with our brothers and sisters affect us, and we lose that peace because of it. But is it really lost? No, it's not really lost. It's just a figment of our imagination thinking that it's lost because we allow the illusion to overtake us. We allow the experience of feeling guilt or feeling sadness or feeling anger or feeling hatred, all those different emotions that overtake us and make us lose our focus on what we truly are and what we truly have. That is what stops us from experiencing what we should be experiencing, which is the joy and peace that God has given us. So today's lesson is a strong reminder of that, is trying to help us understand that all we need to experience is peace and joy. And it's only our God-given right to do that. And all we need to do is allow it to happen by choosing it. And that is the important part. It's always all about choice. It's always all about what you want to experience in your life and what you choose to focus on. So today's lesson it's like it says, it's a little bit different. It's telling us and to focus on those individuals in our lives that have done something wrong to us, or something that we feel like there are our enemies. That's the word that they use here in the course. But those individuals that we don't think so highly of. Focus on them, and then say to them in your hearts, "My brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine." And why does it say that? Because when we think of those individuals that hurt us the most or that affect us the most and only wish goodness, peace, and joy for them, by doing that, we are allowing us to feel it as well for ourselves. We are releasing them from the thoughts that we have for them and that are binding them to that. By only asking for love and peace for them, we are also asking for love and peace and joy for ourselves. So that's why the course is doing that. It's very important for us to take that time to do it today, because it will take you to a different level of peace and joy that you may have not been experiencing. So the next thing it asks us to do is on the 5 minutes of the hour. Remember, we're still doing lessons, and it's still something that we need to do to retrain our minds to think differently, to shift our perspective and create that miracle that we want. So the first 5 minutes of the hour asks us for us to say, "My brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine." So it's remembering that it's a choice, and all you have to do is but choose to have that peace and joy so that it can come forward, because it's there for you at any given moment. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. It was beautiful, and we have that opportunity to change our lives every day, every second, if we so choose. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.